Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Rob Finds Treasure, and we've got another nickel hunt and album fill episode. This is episode number 36, and we're going to be opening boxes 56 and 57. We're back with another nickel hunt and album fill series, like I said in the intro, and I'm super excited because it's been a little bit since I've done one of these. And it's mainly because we are stuck on the last couple of nickels. Now, I want to remind everyone that if you haven't watched this series, I have a complete playlist starting from boxes 1 and 2 listed down below. And I'll even put that playlist up here if you want to watch it before seeing where we're at on the progress of this nickel album. Now, for those of you already caught up, you'll recall that we have 136 of the 138 nickels in this Jefferson Nickel album already completed, thanks to just coin roll hunting. Pretty cool. And we've got some really nice examples of a lot of years that I've been updating and upgrading as I've done the hunts. Unfortunately, the two that are left are the toughest of all the war nickels, and you know you got to get silver war nickels in your boxes to even see if you get the one you need. And then, of course, the creme de la creme, the 50D key date. That's a tough one. I've only found a couple of these in all the boxes that I've hunted. That being said, we're super excited to get into these two boxes because maybe we can get some more upgraders, maybe more buffaloes, maybe some more silver for the collection. Either way, if we don't add anything, it's still a fun 2-box hunt. Now, I've already popped the top of both boxes, and they are circulated nickels. I didn't see anything fancy schmancy, and this second box doesn't look really good at all. It looks like a lot more newer ones. That's why I'm going to hunt it second. We're using our Nickel Coin Hunts mat, and of course, I always have links if you want any of my coin roll hunting mats down below, and I'll put a convenient link up here if you want to check it out. All right, we're going to get right into this. We're not going to talk a lot. We're going to open 100 rolls and see if we can add goodies to the album. I'll bring you back in on my first find in box 1 or box 56 of the series. Our first find of the hunt comes in roll number 3 of the first box, and it's going to be a 1940 Jefferson Nickel from Philadelphia. We're on the board. First find, hopefully of many. Roll number 10, our second 40s nickel. It's pretty toasty, but it is a 1941 Philadelphia as well. Roll 18, our third 40s nickel of the hunt, and it's going to be a 1949 Philadelphia. Roll 23 of the box, and we're going to have our oldest Jefferson Nickel find of the box. Going through the roll, and I see a 1939 Jefferson Nickel, and usually when they look this nice, I can find a mint mark. If it has a DRS on the back, it's a key date. Otherwise, we'll check it for the DDR. And it's a Philadelphia. 39p, is there a DDR on the back? And it's not. It'd be on 5 cents in Monticello, and just to confirm, Philadelphia. Still a nice 39p. Maybe it'll upgrade. Either way, I'm happy to see it. We had a nice run of some 50s nickels, but nothing that we need just yet. Roll 25, midpoint of the box, another 40s find, and this one's going to be a 1947 Philadelphia. A lot of Philly mints in this box, but I'll point out that I just pulled a pretty nice 1953 S. Maybe it'll upgrade. Roll 29, and I almost missed it because I was going to pass on it. It was so ugly, but I'll show it to you. It's a 1946 Denver. We won't be using it, but it's still a find. Well, it took us 49 rolls, and I just laid this one out, and I believe I saw a silver war nickel edge right there. So we're going to take a look at it together, and if not, we'll omit the clip. And it is a war nickel, and it is a Denver. It would be something special if we can get a 43D right here and right now. Unbelievable. 1943 Denver. 1943 Denver. We have got another spot filled. All we need is the 50D. Unbelievable. 49 rolls, 1 silver in the box, and it's a 43D, the one we need. I'll take that all day. And now we just need a 50D in 51 rolls. Well, no 50D in the final roll, but I'll take this box all day. We got 10 in the 50s, 7 in the 40s. 17 is kind of a light number of finds in a box, but we got that 43D we needed for the album, which leaves us one more spot to fill. I also pulled aside some beautiful 60s, maybe they'll upgrade, and a 75, and then of course a nice toner. I might keep it aside if Shawnee wants to make a toner album with Nickels. Box 56 is down. Box 57 to go. Not as excited about it, but you never know. Look what we got in that one. I'll bring you guys in if and when we have a find in box 57. Roll number 5 of box 2 of the hunt, and we've got a 1942. It doesn't look silver to me, but let's double check. And it's not silver. I think I see a mint mark next to the Monticello. I do not see a mint mark. That's just damage. I don't see a mint mark above. It is pretty beat up. Let me just wipe it away and confirm, but it doesn't look or feel silver. We'll double check it. If it's something, I'll bring it back. Same roll. That was just a 1942 Philadelphia, but I bring in because now we have a 1941 Philadelphia as well. Well, I missed it, and I just looked at the last clip, and you can see it. We had a Buffalo about 5 coins behind it. So we're going to have a Tatanka in the box. And I don't know if I'm going to get a date on this, but it might have a mint mark. I don't know if that's a mint mark or damage. Let me go ahead and wipe it away, see if I can extract a date and possible mint mark, and I'll bring you guys back. I'll put it under the scope and we'll take a closer look at that mint mark area. But I'm pretty sure, based on what I see here, that that's going to be an S. So I think that's an S. And under the scope, you really can't make out the date because it's so zoomed in. But I'm thinking 20 right there. I'm thinking that that's a 0 and that's a 2. So I think it's a 1920S. And a 1920S is not a bad Buffalo nickel. It's under 10 million minted. But in G4 condition, it's about $5, and if I nicodate it, it's a 50-cent nickel. So I'm going to call it a 1920S based on what I see, and we'll leave it just like it is. I'll take it. A war nickel, Buffalo nickel, a 39 in nice shape. We still got 45 rolls to hunt. Roll number 7, another 40s Jefferson. 1941. Think there's a mint mark, and it's a 41S. We'll take it. Roll 10, a 1946. 1946, Denver. Roll 25, and we've got a smaller coin. I saw it when I was opening the roll, and I have to find it again, but it's somewhere in here, and there it is. And it's a little smaller than the other ones. So let's see what the heck this is. Republic of Liberia. 1972, 5 cent. The love of liberty brought us here. Unbelievable. I have never seen this Liberian 5-cent coin. Very cool design. I'll take it. What a cool foreign. And we still have the roll, plus 25 more to go in the box. Roll number 27, and I just started to crack open the roll, and I noticed possibly another war nickel. If it's not, of course, we'll delete the clip, but let's take a look. And it is. And it's another Denver. Wouldn't that be something that we go 55 boxes without the 43D and we find 2 in the same hunt? But we didn't. 1945D though, we'll take it. Second war nickel found in as many boxes, and we still got almost half a box to go. Roll 29 of the hunt, and I just pulled a 58D. That was the second coin down, and I noticed we have a 1939 and another 58 behind it. Let's see if there's a mint mark for a key date on this 39. And there is not a mint mark, but again, we'll check it for the DDR. And it's not the DDR. Second 39 found of the box. And I'll go ahead and grab this 58 while we're here. Pretty toasty. 58P, that is a better date unless I'm missing the mint mark. There might be one there. I'll double check it. But either way, 1958 as well. Roll 33 and yet another 1939. Can third time be the charm? No. no mint mark, and not the DDR. 3 1939s though. I'll take them. Roll 44, another 40s find, and it's another 1941 Philadelphia. Well, box number 57 has been hunted, and we're not going to be able to finish this series yet through 57 boxes, but we did edge closer, and I was kind of getting a little bit nostalgic thinking that every single roll I open from now on could be the roll that has the final nickel. At the end of the 2-box hunt, we did score 18 in the 50s and 12, including the 2 war nickels, in the 40s for 30 of those finds, plus 3 Jefferson Nickels and a Buffalo. 34 total finds of U.S. nickels and 1 Liberian 5-cent piece. The 2 war nickels were the 1943D, which we needed, and the 45D. 3 39Ps, none of them were the DDR, and a 1920S, I believe. Best guess, but I'm not going to nicodate it. I don't think I need to. I also have a few nicer coins to check against the album. That being said, I don't know if we're going to add any other ones besides the 43D as far as upgrades, but I will check. Let me do that now, and I'll bring you guys back in for a final look at the album with some final thoughts. All right, we're going to actually have a couple of upgrades and an addition. First upgrade is going to be this 1975 Denver. It is in better shape, as you can see by the luster on it. And then the second upgrade is going to be this 1949. I like the coloring and a little more detail on it better. It'll look better in the album. And then, of course, we've got to do this live 43D war nickel in the album. Just the 50D left. I'm going to plug these in, and I'll be right back. So a quick update. I decided against updating the 1949P. The reverse on this one is much nicer than the other one, so we didn't update it. So at the end of the day, we upgraded the 75D and plugged in the 43D. We now stand at 137 of the 138 nickel spots in this album completed through 57 boxes. We're going to need a little bit of patience and persistence mixed with some luck to find that 50D, but we'll keep going until we do. I think if we hit 100 boxes for whatever reason and still don't have it, maybe we'll call it. But until then, we have lots more boxes to search. Hopefully all of you are enjoying this nickel hunt and album fill series. We are officially 1 nickel away from it being completed. If you are, I'd appreciate a thumbs up. And as always, everyone, happy hunting and thanks for watching. Two more war nickels for the hungry 2021 silver jar. And that makes him happy.